Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, October 7th, 2021. I am Fredicia Liebert.
And let me start on a sad note to express our sincere condolences on the passing of Mrs. Joycelyn Liebert, who was a past educator and had the distinction of having the Gingerland Primary School renamed in her honor. Mrs. Joycelyn Liebert, or Teacher Joyce, as many knew her, was somebody who was near and dear to me. She impacted my own educational journey very significantly, and I'd want to extend to her son Abo and the entire family my deepest condolences. Let me also express condolences to the family of Mrs. Oliver Dyer. Mrs. Dyer was a past educator, businesswoman, politician, and community activist. And let me say, a CCM politician. She, in fact, contested elections in some time in the distant past. And so I would want to extend my condolences to her husband, Mr. Dyer, and all of her children, grandchildren, and relatives and friends. I will especially remember Mrs. Dyer, not for her public service or for all of her accolades, but for her guava cheese. She was exceptional at some of these delicacies that we enjoy here. And so please, family, accept my condolences.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, extending condolences to the surviving families at his recently held monthly press conference on Wednesday, October 6, 2021. Premier Brantley also expressed sympathies to the family of the late Janice Nisbet.
Janice was a maestro at playing the pan, and her passing hurt me very deeply, because I recall that the last engagement I had with her was at a celebration in Fountain, and she was playing, and I decided to do something Facebook Live, and we had a very good time there. She was a virtuoso when it comes to the pan, steel pan. She played on her own. She was a one-person band, a one-woman band, if you will, and she has entertained us for many, many years. And so I would want to extend again to her family our deepest condolences. I think that a steel pan icon and a cultural treasure has been lost to the island of Nevis. If I can also extend condolences to so many others. I am remembering, for example, the Liebert family, Magri and her family. They've just buried their mom, only to be told that their uncle, somebody known to all of us as Boops, that he has passed as well. And so tragedy continues to lurk for all of us. And I would want all the families that are mourning, all the families that are having some difficulty, to know they're in our prayers. And I'm prayerful that they will be comforted in this, their hour of bereavement.
The press conference took place in the Cabinet Room of the Social Security Building at Pinnis. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, during the hosting of his monthly press conference, congratulated 3 Nevisians for receiving national awards during the celebration of National Heroes Day on Thursday, September 16th on St. Kitts.
Mr. Uriel Sinclair Swanston, stalwart of the NRP, a man who has been a part of our political landscape for very, very many years. He was awarded a Companion of the Star of Merit for Social and Economic Development in Nevis. We also have Mr. Franklin Brand, also somebody who at one point was a heavyweight in the politics and decided that he no longer wanted to take that vow of poverty, which all of us politicians take, but wanted to go back into business. And so Mr. Brand was also awarded the Companion of the Star of Merit for Business Stewardship and Community Activist. And, of course, Miss Lorna Wilkin, she got the Medal of Honor for Education. And she is someone who has performed remarkably well here in education and has given yeoman service, or should I say yeowoman service, to the people of Nevis and the wider education community across the Federation.
The 3 Nevisians were awarded among a total of 13 unsung heroes who received awards for their contribution to nation building. Effective October 7th, 2021, the Statutory Rules and Orders number 38 reduces the vacation in place quarantine period from 4 days to 24 hours for fully vaccinated international air travelers. Within 24 hours upon arrival into St. Kitts and Nevis, travelers staying at their travel-approved tourist accommodation will be tested. Upon receipt of a negative RT-PCR test, travelers will be able to fully integrate into the Federation. As announced on May 29, 2021, only fully vaccinated travelers will be allowed entry to the Federation. Exemptions are in place for citizens and residents of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis and children under the age of 18 accompanying their fully vaccinated parents or guardians. A traveler is considered fully vaccinated when 2 weeks has passed since receiving their second dose of a 2-dose vaccine series or 2 weeks after they received a single-dose vaccine. Mixing of approved vaccines for St. Kitts and Nevis is accepted. Condé Nast Traveler announced the results of its 2021 Reader's Choice Awards on October 5, 2021, with Nevis recognized as the number 2 top island in all of the Caribbean and the Atlantic. 2 resorts in the destination were also ranked among the top 40 resorts in the Caribbean islands. The luxurious Four Seasons Resort, Nevis, ranked number 13, and the elegant boutique hotel Montpelier Plantation and Beach ranked number 32. Responding to the high recognition for the destination by readers of the prominent International Tourism magazine, Chief Executive Officer in the Nevis Tourism Authority, J.D. Nyard, expressed gratitude. This has been a difficult time for tourism worldwide for obvious reasons. Receiving the Reader's Choice Award is especially meaningful now as we've used the last 18 months to further enhance the island's tourism offerings in anticipation of the return of international travelers to this piece of paradise we call home. We thank the readers of Condé Nast Traveler for sharing their travel experiences and placing Nevis amongst the very best, she said. According to a press release from the NTA, the Reader's Choice Awards are the longest running and most respected recognition of excellence within the travel industry. This year, more than 800,000 readers rated their travel experiences across the globe, clearly identifying those destinations they love most and can't wait to return to. The complete list of 2021 Reader's Choice Awards can be found on Condé Nast Traveler's website and in the November issue available on newsstands. The recognition comes after the recent launch of the new destination website. The newly revamped website is lively, dynamic, and practical, offering a modernized design and easy navigation sure to inspire travel to Nevis. To encourage consumers to explore the new website, the Nevis Tourism Authority is giving away a Nevis vacation for one lucky traveler via its Mango Mania competition. Visitors can enter the giveaway at www.nevisisland.com. Curtly Maynard, a musician from Gingerland, is another Nevisian who was honored during the 38th anniversary of the independence of St. Christopher and Nevis. He was presented with a plaque by Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd for his contribution in the area of music to mark the occasion at an awards ceremony at Government House on September 20th, 2021. At the age of 8, his love for music was evident since he started making his own guitars. By the age of 13, however, recognizing his interest, his mother bought him his first box guitar.
He learned to play by looking at other guitarists around his village, like the Mighty Giru and Donald Hendrickson. Later, he attended Lanido's music school to study a more theoretical approach to music. His first performance at age 16 was with Lanido's band at the Prospect Primary School for a Christmas program. Although young, he was a notably talented player, so he was often asked to play with other groups as well as in the church during his teenage years. He was sought by Macefield Nisbet and played with Nisbet's Eclipse Band in the 1980s. Kirtley was grateful for the opportunity and excited to be on stage with the older musicians. His excitement at this accomplishment led him to do something he had always dreamed of. And in 1987, at the age of 20, he started his own band, the Casanova Band.
The band members included two of his younger brothers, Carlisle and Andy Maynard, along with Sylvester Percival. Vaughn Walters was the band's manager.
Casanova became a much-loved homegrown Gingerland band around that time. The band has produced many albums with 6 hit songs like Big Bamboo, Poor Man's Cry, Rock the House, and Long Jam, an infectious tune, which pioneered the idea of revelers jamming from Gingerland to town on Juve morning. This Gingerland to town long road jam started by Kirtley's band in 1989 and is now a permanent fixture of the Culturama Emancipation Juve Jump Up. His band has done hundreds of live performances locally and has also performed abroad. His music is featured on local and regional radio stations as well as YouTube.
At present, the renowned Gingerland musician is a guitarist for the All-Star Calypso Band, local singer Gaelic and the Upper Level Band, and the Casanova Band. His expertise with his guitar has helped to shape and perfect the sounds of many local songs. He is and will always be remembered as a true musician for his contribution to the development of music on Nevis, for his inspiration and innovation. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.